One time, I was on a date with one of my exes, right? And we're talking about the gym because I have a track record of getting some of my exes into the gym, right? I've been pretty good at because I found that attractive in a girl, so I've been pretty good at inspiring them to get them in the gym. So we're walking down this trail and we're having a conversation about working out, and I'm trying to subtly persuade her to get interested in working out. And this is what she says to me. She says, "I would get in the gym, but I'm afraid that people will judge me." That is the exact same mindset that I had when I first started 4 years ago. And for 6 months, I didn't work out in the gym because I was afraid. I worked out at home, we had some free weights and stuff like that, right? And because I was afraid that people would judge me. And I would listen to all these people that would say, "Well, don't worry, people don't judge you in the gym. They're more worried about themselves. No one will judge you. People will be it looks good that you're there. But I'm not going to lie to you." And I didn't lie to her. I said, "Yeah, people absolutely judge newcomers in the gym. Absolutely, 100% of the time. But you will gain respect the more you go." I remember one time a couple of years ago, after I built a good frame, right? I was kind of nervous to talk to all the guys because they're very intimidating guys, right? A lot of them are jacked. A lot of them are you put them up on a pedestal because that's where you want to be, right? So that's why I was quite scared to get in the gym. That's why I was quite scared to start. But slowly I started making friends with these people in the gym. I would talk to them. I would ask them if I could work in with them on their sets and stuff like that. And I remember one time, one of these guys, one of the biggest guys in the gym that I actually became pretty good friends with. I remember when he met me, we exchanged names, he was like, "Oh man, Ryan, you went from the skinniest guy in the gym, skinniest kid in here, to extremely jacked." Because my transformation was pretty big. I'll probably put it on screen right now, right? I'll show you the before and after. They noticed me when I was a beginner, when it was day one, week one. They noticed me. They noticed how skinny I was. And that was 6 months in, right? So that was after 6 months of development, I was still skinny as fuck. And they saw this transformation going on. They see so many kids like all of us. They get in the gym and want to improve themselves, but they fall off. They have poor mindset, they're undisciplined. There's a lot of people out there like that. And that might even be you. And the thing is, while they're judging you, they're still rooting for you. They want you to get in the gym. They might even think kind of negative towards you, "Oh, this kid's not going to do anything. This person's not going to make it. This fat woman is not going to lose any weight." Because on average, they're not, to be honest. But they're sort of, in a weird way, secretly rooting for you. They want you to defy their expectations. So my point with this video is not to discourage you. "Oh, I'm going to get judged," right? My point is not to say "Oh, no, you won't get judged. You won't get judged in the gym. You won't get judged. You just focus on yourself. No, you'll get judged. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't lie to people. Ever." My point with this video is you need to be okay with being judged. Okay? You need to show up anyways and defy expectations. Does that make sense? If you're afraid of being judged, there's something extremely broken with your brain. I could tell you, you need to focus on yourself. You need to I don't even know, believe in yourself. Just don't worry about what other people think. I could tell you that, or I could deny that people will judge you. Because they're, in essence, once people start going for a little while at a time and you start to accrue respect, which is, earned, respect is not given, then people are happy to see when skinny kids are going to the gym and improving themselves. People in the gym love that. All of these the guys that are high up on the pedestal, they love to see that. They love to see people getting healthier. Really, they truly love it because it has changed their lives. They've been the inconsistent kid, they've been the undisciplined kid, and they went through all of the pain of starting. But I mean, most kids stop, right? That's the thing. But back to what I was saying, the real issue is something is broken in your brain. If you use that phrase at all, I don't want to go to the gym because I'm afraid I'll get judged. Something is extremely broken in your brain. Your brain is actively working against you to make your life worse. I'm afraid I'll get judged. It's the same thing as like saying, I don't want to go to the gym because I'm not in shape. I'm not fit. I'm not strong. It's like, yeah, motherfucker, that's the gym is where you get strong, right? That's such a retarded thing to say because the gym is where you get strong. That's how you get strong, right? It's stupid. If you're afraid of people judging you, that means you already know something with yourself is wrong. You have an insecurity that you hold, okay? I'm not strong, I'm not good looking enough, etc., right? But instead of like being open with that, and which you've already probably taken the first step if you're interested in the gym in the first place, right? Maybe if you work out at home or something like that. Which actually you probably aren't. You probably like have thought about the gym, but you don't want to go. And you probably don't work out either. There's something extremely wrong with you because you're holding that insecurity. You know that it's true, that you're not strong and you're not jacked. You're not good looking. But instead of saying, okay, I'd like to improve that, you're hiding it away from people. You're saying, no one can think this, actually. No one's allowed to judge me. Because if they do, then that means that I'm secretly right about myself and I'm not where I want to be. I'm ugly. I'm weak. What's wrong with people judging you? Are you afraid that they'll tell you the truth? Are you afraid that you'll feel that they see something within you that you actually see? They'll judge you because what? Because you're weak and you're not as attractive as you want to be. But that's true, right? If you're looking into the gym, that's true, right? What's wrong with improving yourself? What's wrong with admitting that maybe you're not where you want to be? I had to go through this. It's extremely painful when you make it so. When you say to yourself, I'm not allowed to criticize myself, I'm not allowed to feel bad. Like, even if I have the intention to improve myself, I don't want anyone else to notice me. There's something extremely wrong with that, okay? Because if you're trying to hide that away from other people, you're also kind of trying to hide it away from yourself. There's something about like trying to like alter your appearance. It's a kind of dishonesty, if that makes sense. I don't know if this rant makes sense at all, but my point is you need to be open about your insecurities and accept it in like a real way, which means like, yeah, okay, they can judge you and maybe they're right. The point is, if you're intending to go to the gym at all, which you are, because if the only reason that you can give to not go to the gym is that you're going to be judged, then you already know that you want to improve yourself. But I don't want to be judged, I feel like I'm going to get judged. Just go to the gym and then improve. Go to the gym, be consistent, and improve. On the off chance that people actually do judge you in the gym, or they like say something to you, like worst case scenario for some reason, like someone actually makes fun of you out loud in the gym, which doesn't happen, by the way. That's ridiculous, right? But I'm going to the worst case scenario in your mind because that is where your mind is currently. Your mind is in, okay, they're going to judge me, they're going to make fun of me, even inside their own heads, right? Worst case scenario, you just go, yeah, I'm not where I want to be. I'm weak as fuck. I'm not attractive. I'm skinny as fuck. I'm fat as fuck. And I want to improve, right? There's no issue at all in being judged. There's none. All of us have flaws, okay? All of us have flaws. Number one step is improving, is admitting that, right? Number one step in improving yourself is admitting your flaws. No one expects that you're in the gym. No one actually judges you based on those traits, by the way. No one will judge you based on weakness, ugliness, being skinny, fat, whatever. No one actually in the gym judges you based on that. They judge you based on, okay, this kid's not going to make it. He's not consistent enough. He's not disciplined enough for this. Because so few people are. Like, statistically, you're probably not. But I think if you made it this far in this video, you actually have the character to be so. The truth is that everyone in the gym is afraid of being judged. You know, like Planet Fitness has the like no judgment zone or something like that, or their entire gym is a no judgment zone. I don't know. I don't really go to Planet Fitness. But they've got all like these wholesome things tacked up on the wall. I actually went up there one time on a date and reminisce of like the X story at the very beginning. I went up there and they've got like all this wholesome stuff on the wall. Like I couldn't even remember it, but it's all like wholesome bullshit, right? And that's nice. Some people need that. But I think what you need more, if you were like me, you just need to hear the truth. Which is that, like, it's okay to be judged. You're already judging yourself internally. If you're in the gym in the first place, you're already admitting to a party of one, yourself, that you have these flaws. You just need to be okay with admitting that to other people too. Not in like a self-degrading way, right? Not in like a negative way, like, oh man, I suck so much. I wish I didn't. Like you're seeking validation. Just release yourself from the need to like get that ego boost from like your appearance being, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. Forget it. Just be okay with being judged, because you know you have the flaws, you know you're not where you want to be. And if for some reason someone points it out, just be like, yeah, I'm not where I want to be. You're right. I know you're right. And it's okay that I have those flaws too. It's not okay that I don't fix them, but it's okay that I have those flaws. Back to what I said, like no one judges you based on those flaws. When I see a newcomer in the gym, and I'm like, oh, this kid's not going to be consistent. I'm not thinking this kid's so unattractive and ugly. I'm not thinking this kid's so skinny. He can't lift anyway. Look at him. I'm not like thinking that. I'm thinking, man, I hope he gets in the gym. I hope he stays consistent. He probably won't, unfortunately. But I hope he does. Once you build up that baseline of respect, I remember there was a kid in the gym. That I met when I was like kind of jacked, right? So this was like later on in my lifting journey. And he was very new, right? And he said something like, I think he asked for help on an exercise, and he was like, man, I hope I'll be like you one day. And that felt great, right? And I was actually kind of low-key like proud of him as he started to hit the gym more and more and more. And I kept seeing him show up in the gym, right? And I know how hard it is to do that when you first start out, right? When you're like experienced, it's kind of easy to have an iron mindset. It's kind of easy to show up because you're already disciplined, right? You're like, oh yeah, I don't feel like it today. Oh well, I guess I'm showing up. But when you're new, there's all sorts of bullshit excuses. And that's what this is, a bullshit excuse. The I don't want people to judge me. It's a bullshit excuse. Your brain's working against you. But I gained some like decent respect for him after he started showing up for like a month. Like a good amount of respect, because I knew how hard it was, right? I was like, this kid's special. Okay. It wasn't because he was jacked, because he wasn't. It wasn't because he was strong, because he wasn't. It wasn't because he had gotten an aesthetic body, because he hadn't. Not in a month. All that changed was he was consistent. He had earned my respect. And I could see he was on a path to achieve his goals, right? Prove them wrong. They think you're not going to stick. They think you're not going to show up every single day and achieve exactly what you set out to. They think you're not good enough. They think you're unworthy, actually. That should piss you off. Prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Get angry about it. Do something about it. Don't wallow there. Oh man, I hope they don't judge me. Everyone else judges you already. You think the people in your normal life don't notice your flaws? You think the people in the gym are special? The people in the gym have more respect for you, even when they They judge you and they think you're not going to make it because they see that you're in there. At the very least, if nothing else, they see that you're in there. If you are in the gym, you have more respect from them than you do from everyone else. People already judge you. They judge you whether you like it or not. I could say, no one thinks about you. No one thinks about you. They're all worried about themselves. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about their judgment. It's okay for people to judge you. That's fine. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to give a fuck? Are you gonna not listen to Mark Manson here? Are you gonna give a fuck and then you're gonna cry about it? Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna get angry about it. You're gonna say, no, they're wrong. So what if they judge me? Are they still gonna judge me if I show up every single day? For 4 years straight? Are they gonna judge me then? What can they say? Nothing. Sure, maybe they're right about me now. I'm not where I want to be. So what? I'm going to prove them all wrong. That's what I needed to hear when I was younger, when I first started. When I spent 6 months at home, and I didn't really make any real gains until I started in the gym, by the way. They were like, I kind of got stronger, sort of, but I didn't really see any development until I got in the gym. And that's what I needed to hear. I needed to hear it doesn't matter if they judge you or not. They do judge you, but it doesn't matter. I didn't need to hear, oh no one judges you, no one judges you. And if they do judge you, then it's wrong of them, right? I didn't hear, oh no one cares, they're all in their own world. I didn't need to hear that. I needed to hear, they judge you, they think you are lesser than them, they might be right, and we have to prove them wrong. That's what I needed to hear, and maybe that's what you need to hear too. If anything in this video resonated with you, we're probably more alike than you think. You should scroll down and subscribe. I teach people how to get an aesthetic body, and I'm working to build the 10 out of 10 body myself. Yeah, it's a win-win for both of us. I win because you get a new subscriber, and you win because anytime I have a new insight, learn something new, try something new, I can make a video and directly give you value. The top link in the description is my full program for building an aesthetic body if you're serious about it. But definitely do subscribe because it's free. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.